marks exactly 2 weeks since Sandy roared ashore here in the
I speak unto thee this day, and I say, be thankful, ever thankful unto me, thy God, thy Maker, thy source. That is, do not be as the proud, the haughty, the high-minded, who imagine they find a better way, which is indeed their own imagination. For I say you are living in a time when men have kept themselves far from my correction, my direction, and instruction in their lives. And I say they've gone after the way of the fools, after the way of the profane, the ones who are full of all manner of wickedness, and I say that they love it so. But I say that I, the living God, never called thee to walk in such ways, but I say that I've called thee to come forth in the truth, the light that I provide. That is, I have called thee to be ever yielding every area, every aspect of your lives unto me. For I say, when you think you may harbor your secret desires, your secret lust, and get by on me, I say you are a fool. For I say it is me, the living God, who does hold in accountability even every thought that you have. For I say, if you are giving yourselves to evil thinking, to evil surmising, and wicked imaginations, I say that I, the living God, do see the same. And I say, when you desire to kill your brother, your mother, that is, to slay the ones who love you, I say you are a fool. And I say, when you are desirous of your own way, you are desirous of the way of death. And I say that I, the living God, do see those things, they are not hidden from me. Now consider that it is the time of my wrath, my fury, my indignation revealed. And I say that I'm bringing my hand against the wicked. That is, I'm bringing down the proud, the haughty, the wicked, who have flaunted themselves against me. But I say there are those amongst the ones claiming to be my people who have hidden themselves likewise. That is, not hidden themselves in me, but hidden themselves in their own foolery, their own vanity, their own vexation. And I say, because they have chosen to believe in that which comes of their own carnality, rather than that which comes of the mind of my spirit, I say they are not protected from my wrath, my fury, my indignation revealed. But I say that they will indeed be subject, for it is me, the living God, who will bring them down. I say you are living in a time when pride is spread out like a thick and smothering blanket upon the land, and men are so full of the same that they cannot disentangle themselves. That is, the pride is literally smothering them, taking away their very lives, and they cannot even see to throw it off. For I say that pride is come in like a flood, because men did not desire humility. That is, they did not desire the way that I, the living God, would have given unto them, that they could have learned subjectivity unto me. But I say, because they were proud in their own conceit, because they wanted their own way, I say they became as utter fools. Now I say they walk in a way that is far from me, a way that is distant, a way that is vile. And I say they go in the way of their own corruption, because their hearts were not steady with me. Now stop and consider, if I, the living God, desire to search thee, let me have my way. That is, if I know what is locked within thee, what is hidden from sight, that I, the living God, do see, I say, let me expose, reveal the same, that you can be right with me. For I say it is only a fool who runs from my dealings, who runs from my searchings, not accepting the same. For I say, when a man will be locked into his own opinion of himself, I say that he will be stubbornly proud and resisting me. But I say, when a man is humbled and ready to receive what it is that I, the living God, will show him, I say that he can indeed be brought forth by me. I say this day, keep yourselves ever before me, because it is me, the living God, that you must indeed be obedient unto. That is, you must be obedient unto what it is that I desire and require of thee. Now there are many ways that a man will cast me off and maybe not even see what he does. But I say, when I speak to him, he will find a way around what it is that I desire in his life. That is, he will find a way that he can do as he pleases one more time, how he pleases one more day. But stop and consider that in the days of my wrath and fury, my indignation revealed, how does any man know that he has one more day? That is, how does any know that he has another day to put me off, to pretend that he hasn't heard me, that he can have his own way. For I say, if a man is taken in a place of rebellion against me, even in the smallest of things, where do you think that he stands before me? For I say, if I, the living God, do give unto people the standard whereby they are meant to walk, and they refuse to obey the same, I say they are rebels before me. I say this day, do not be quick to give yourselves to rebellion, to pride, to the very things that are killing the land. For I say you will see many instances of my wrath, my fury, my indignation revealed upon a wayward, a stubborn, a proud, and an adamant people. For I say it is me, the living God, who will bring down the proud, the haughty, the high-minded, and allow them to lie in the dust. And it is me, the living God, who will not hear their cries nor their pleas, because they would have none of me. I say this day that I, the living God, do not find pleasure in the antics of the proud, the antics of the rebellious, no, not at all. But I say that I hold them in contempt, for they have indeed held me in contempt. That is, they have despised what it is that I had for them, as though they knew better than they know. And I say, while they scoffed and mocked within themselves, I say they walked afar off from me. Now I say they are the ones who will experience the wretchedness, the misery, the woe of their own way. For I say, if my own people, or at least the ones claiming to be mine, will ever be straining the eye, craning the neck to look upon the ways of the heathen, the pagan, it is me, the living God, who will turn them over. And I say it is me, the living God, who will release them. I say that I will cast them out of my mercy, and I say they will be unleashed to run after the ways of the pagan, the heathen, until they are filled with the same. And I say, when they cry out for mercy, there will be none given. For I say they have chosen another way. That is, they have chosen the way that is death and damnation of soul. And I say it is the very thing that they lusted after, while they claimed they were loving me. Now do you think that I, the living God, am not mocked? I say, nay, I will mock and mock and mock and mock the mockers who walked all over me. And I say they are the ones who will become the filth under men's feet, because of their deeds of iniquity, corruption, and vileness. And I say, because of the hardness of their hearts and the pride that they steep themselves in, I say they will be thoroughly drenched in misery. For I say it is me, the living God, who is returning unto the sons of men the cup that they are worthy to receive. I say this day, let your heart be ever before me, let your deeds be pleasing unto me, and even your thoughts. I say, do not be forever in flirtation with that which is wickedness, vileness, and corruption. I say, do not be imagining you know more than you know, but I say instead be willing to receive my counsel. That is, be willing to bend the knee, to bow down low, and be instructed by me. For I say it is me, the living God, who is the way of truth and light, the way of mercy and hope, and the way of peace provided. And it is me, the living God, who will be with thee ever present, to direct thee and guide thee and instruct thee in life. It is me, the living God, who will be with thee ever present, to give thee the blessedness, the strength, the truth, and the mercy day by day. But I say, if you are full of yourself and your own way, if you are full of contempt towards me, and proud, and thinking you have it all together, I say you are nothing but a fool. For I say there is no man who will stand in righteousness before me who has it all together. For I say there is a way that seems right unto a man, but that way will prove to be his corruption, his destruction, because he is trusting in lies. That is, he is trusting in the lie of his own goodness, his own greatness, and I say that he will be proven to be the fool. I say this day, do not trust in your own selves, but keep your trust ever in me. For I say it is me, the living God, you are meant to believe in, to hope in, and look to day by day. And it is me, the living God, who is ever present, to give thee the truth and the light, the strength and the mercy, and the peace that I provide. Therefore I say, in this wayward, vile, corrupted, and evil generation, look unto me. That is, be looking to me as the author and the finisher, the one true God, who is able to give thee my light always. I say, be looking to me as the one who does ever guide thee forth, that you can be rejoicing in me. I say, look to me as the one who does uplift and instruct thee, and purpose thee in the way that I provide for my own. For I say it is me, the living God, who is blessedness and truth, mercy and life and peace provided. I say, therefore, this day know that the evildoers will receive their just reward, and the evil that they have done is returned unto them. Know that the proud fools who have smacked and strutted in their own individuality and their separation from me, thinking they were superior beings, shall be brought low. Know that the ones who have exalted themselves as though they were all-knowing will be known publicly to be but fools. For I say it is me, the living God, who is bringing down the proud, the haughty, the high-minded, in an arrogant and perverted generation. And it is me, the living God, who is indeed vindicating myself upon those who have been so disgraceful before me. I say this day that I, the living God, am not mocked, and I say that I will indeed be mocking the mockers on every hand. And I say, while men have imagined they did not want me, they did not need me, I say, when I have withdrawn my mercy, we shall see what they shall do. For I say they shall moan and groan, but I say their moan shall be blown into the wind. For I say it is me, the living God, who will not hear them when they cry, because they were so resistant, rebellious, and proud against me. I say this day that I, the living God, never called men to be dependent upon themselves, but I say that I've called men to be dependent upon me. That is, to be dependent upon my truth, my light, my mercy, ever desirous of the same. And I say that I've called men to be ever guided in that which I offer and provide, that which I give, which is truth and light, strength and mercy always. And it is me, the living God, who will be ever present to direct, correct, and bring forth the people who are mine. I say, therefore, in a wayward, vile, corrupted, and polluted generation, consider the privilege that you have to call upon me. That is, consider that it is me, the living God, who will give thee tender mercy in the midst of my wrath, my fury, my indignation revealed. For I say it is indeed the time that I, the living God, am smashing and bringing down and leaving in shambles that which men are so proud of, their own great works. And I say that I'm utterly devastating and eradicating the proud things that men have done that made them think they had no need of me. I say this day when men will be loving their own way, their own works more than me, I say they are loving in vain. For I say the very idols they worship will turn upon them, will prove to be the ruination of their souls. I say this day do not love anybody, anything, or whatever you've made more than me. For I say it is me, the living God, you are meant to love, to seek, to please, and obey. And it is me, the living God, who will show thee the way wherein you are guided, the way wherein you are kept, the way wherein you are strengthened by me. For I say it is me, the living God, who is indeed bringing forth the wrath for the children of wrath and the mercy for those who are blessed by me. For I say there are children of my blessedness and children of my wrath, and each will receive what it is that they deserve. And I say that the ones who have chosen to love, to serve, to obey me, will be strengthened by me. But I say that the ones who have chosen to walk in the course of their own understanding, the ones who have chosen to literally despise and hate my way, the ones who have chosen their own imaginations, of course they are children of wrath. For I say they have chosen all those things in opposition to me. I say this day that I, the living God, do advise any and all to keep choosing me, lest they come under the wrath, the fury, the indignation that I pour forth. For I say there is no man who shall stop me in this perverse generation, for it is me, the living God, who is thoroughly disgusted with the wretched, the miserable ones who think they are something they are not. For I say it is me, the living God, who will make them exceedingly wretched till they cry out to die, and yet they cannot. For I say it is me, the living God, who is beating them with many stripes, exactly what they deserve. I say this day it is better to be humbled now. It is better to accept correction now and instruction that you can be guided in my way. And I say it is better to be a partaker of that which I intend on the blessing side rather than on the side of my wrath. For I say it is only a fool who will push and push and push me until I bring forth my hand of anger upon him. Then I say, when that is brought forth, there is no man who will stop the same. I say this day, be thankful for mercy and truth, light and life in a wicked, sin-sickened, and darkened generation. And I say, be thankful that if you cling to me, I will bring thee forth in my mercy. But I say, if you choose to oppose me, as so many have done, I say you will reap the reward of the same, which is indeed the cup of my wrath, my fury, my indignation poured forth in this generation.
Will be used to help victims of this storm. McGovern says she hears the cries for help and is moving as quickly as possible to get as many resources as possible.